Guys, it's the DBZ God here, and today we're going to be playing some D&D, and I am joined by...
The Saiyan God.
And...
Gogeta 22.
Okay. So pretty much we're just going to be doing some D&D. I don't know how far this is going to go, or how long we're going to be doing this for. Without further ado, let's get straight into this. So you guys are in... Well, obviously from what you guys are seeing on the SMEPI, as it's called... You guys are pretty much in like a bar area right now. And the whole reason why you guys are in this bar area is because of the fact that you guys have been hearing some strange rumors that are going on in this particular town, specifically involving goblins. You guys have heard many tales about goblins in this town and how people are how goblins are kind of getting around a little bit, and you guys are trying to figure out the cause of this. And you guys have asked like multiple different sources and stuff like that, and they all led at the very end of their little story that they told to this bar. So
Really? Goblins.
you really hate goblins? Alright, good to know. And so pretty much everyone in this bar looks like to be doing normal things until all of a sudden, you see one of the citizens hand the bartender, who's now going to kind of walk over, make sure everyone's okay, 20 gold, and then, all of a sudden, he leaves. He gets handed 20 gold, and he leaves.
Come back it.
He's,
Where's my 20 gold?
not for you, for the bartender. The citizen gave the bartender 20 gold, and he leaves.
Why did he leave? I have a concern, and then I have like a little concerned face on my, a concerned face, obviously.
So, well, before we continue onwards, how about you tell us a little bit about your guys' characters and stuff like that?
I'm Elgrish, the, High Elf Ranger. I am here to take down some goblins, because I hate them, and they should be dead.
Okay.
Really what I want. Also, I have one more thing. Also, I came from a criminal background. My parents were very evil, and I don't want to take their footsteps. I want to make my own.
Okay. Gogeta 22, tell us a little bit about your character.
My character is named Jack. He was part of a royal guard in the kingdom, and, well, he had a stepbrother that got adopted, and was his best friend at the time. They played together, they did everything together, and Jack took care of him. Like, well, they were brothers, but you know what I mean. And one day, it turns out that someone killed the king of the kingdom, and someone framed Jack for it, so he fled with his family into a small village, hid himself and never revealed his name to anyone, and swore that one day he would clear his name to save his life.
So now what are you guys doing? So now this is your time to do it. You guys can decide who wants to like do whatever first and stuff like that.
Jack? I say we go after the bartender and see what he's up to.
Well, we shouldn't make any accusations yet, because we really don't know.
A person gave him gold and he left. Why would that not be suspicious?
Well, there could be three possibilities, maybe even more, but three main possibilities. He was just a nice person. Not that. He paid him off for something because he was trying to hide.
Alright.
Or he could possibly just really not just be drunk and just give him.
Alright, I think we should talk to the citizens and see what's going on.
So go ahead and make perception checks. And yes, now...
Which D20?
Yeah, D20. And add your wisdom modifier to it.
Oh, I got a 17.
I got a 9 plus 2.
Okay.
So I got a 19.
11. I have an 11.
Okay. So, Elgrish, you really don't see anything that's going on. Jack, however, you see... So at the rich table, you see that one of the rich guys is kind of going to come over here. Another rich guy kind of comes over here, and then two of the rich guys kind of circle around and come over here.
Right.
Okay, that's what you see. And now this rich guy that moved first, Elgrish, now you see him as all of a sudden he comes into view. And this rich guy's like, sorry, I couldn't help but overhear that you guys are going after the bartender.
Yeah, well, no, he wasn't, but I was. If you try and stop me, I will frickin' shoot you with my bow, so I would back off, rich dude.
So as you answer with that, you see that these rich guys, I'm just gonna kind of move them. So table, 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 all the other citizens. So let's just say that they moved to all the other citizens and then came back to this position. They're dropping something that you guys can't quite see, and then all of a sudden, okay, so 21 hits you. So now, go ahead and make a DC 15. I'm pretty sure it's Constitution check. Yes, Constitution saving throw.
That's a 20, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So did you beat a 15?
Constitute, yeah, I got a 16.
Okay. So you take a grand total of 5 damage, and you feel like this weird pulse, like that's coming in, but you manage to shake it off.
What's happening?
These guys are getting what's known as a surprise round on you guys, because you guys weren't... Okay, I can see that this is how my luck's gonna be.
We're fighting rich guys? The rich guys?
Yeah, you're fighting the rich guys. So, I'm gonna explain what happens to that rich guy in just a second. So, Gogeta 22, does a 7 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, so for the last dude... Okay, I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit you, Gogeta 22.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. So here's what happens. So all of a sudden, as all the rich guys are kind of done doing whatever they're doing, so one of them gets a clean hit on you, Gogeta 22. Elgrish, you see this guy's about to attack you, but as he's going to attack you, like, he trips on something, and he falls like 10 feet forward and is now considered prone. So he's about right here.
You stupid idiot.
Yeah.
You tripped your own attack.
This rich guy kind of steps up and tries to attack you, but he fails to attack. You see him move up, and you like easily determine where he's about to hit you, and you just dodge out of the way. You know, not moving everywhere, but you dodge because you're kind of surrounded right now. And this guy tries to come over the table to try and hit you and just misses completely. Alright, now everyone roll initiative, as these guys are clearly trying to attack you. So I'm going to check what you guys got for your initiatives. So 14 and 18. Gogeta 22, you are up first, as all these guys all of a sudden just attack you out of nowhere, and you're kind of like...
One's still prone though.
Yes, one is considered prone, but if you do want to attack him, you would take 3 different opportunity attacks from the 3 guys that are surrounding you right now.
Really?
Yes, unless you take the disengage action, and then you wouldn't be able to attack the prone dude, but...
Would that be worth it? Probably not.
Rich guy 2 is the one that tripped, right?
Yeah, he's the one that tripped and fell. Yeah, rich guy 2 is the one that tripped and fell.
I'm just... Okay, my guy's just
them,
busting up laughing.
Oh.
He's just laughing at him.
Okay, yeah, so you'll spend your, like, reaction, I guess, laughing at the rich guy.
So, if I attack any of them, I get 3 opportunity attacks?
No, if you leave to go attack rich guy 2.
Oh, the one that's prone?
Yes. Otherwise, if you just attack, you will not get any opportunity attacks.
Oh, okay. I will attack rich guy 1 then.
Okay, roll to hit.
Who goes second, by the way? I'm just wondering.
Stand God, roll a d4 for me.
I just rolled my d4 and I got a 4.
Where's your d4 roll? I don't see it.
Oh, I didn't know how to roll on it.
So, yeah, so you're second to last.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit.
Okay.
An 8.
So then are you using Divine Smite on this, or what's going on here? Okay, so then you'd also add just your normal strength, so it's +4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you do a total of 12 damage to Rich Guy 1. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I said yes.
Okay, sorry, I did not hear you. Okay. So next in line is actually the rich guy that you just attacked, and apparently he's the only one that is capable of doing anything here. So
Or all three of them are there's three of them that are prone.
Not three of them that are prone. There's one that's prone. The other two miss. He's the only one that actually hit. So you kind of pull out your weapon and then stab back at this guy, and you actually manage to get a very, very good hit in on him. As you hit him and he kind of backs up, he uses the momentum of him going backwards, and he's going to try and swing at you as he's coming back.
Man, these rich guys are really determined.
I'm going to say a 14 does not hit you.
No.
Okay. So as he's coming back, you kind of see where he's going to hit you, like just with the other two people. And you just kind of move your head slightly, and he misses. That's the end of his turn. And now it is...
My turn?
Oh, I actually completely forgot the other two dice rolls. Yes, it is now your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna obviously go for Rich Guy 2 because nobody's on me right now except for Jack. I'm gonna hit the one that is prone with Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so that's a bonus action. So first you cast Hunter's Mark.
And then I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow. So I literally pull my bow out, and then I just put an arrow on there and shoot at him.
Alright, so roll. Ooh, that's gonna miss. So you cast Hunter's Mark on him as he's... Actually, you get advantage, so roll again. My bad, you do get advantage.
12.
Ooh, that's still gonna miss, because you only... Actually, D4 me, because you also add in your proficiency bonus. You're probably gonna win this, unless you... Okay. Yeah. So you pull out your arrow after you cast your Hunter's Mark at him. At first, you seem like you're gonna miss, but then at last second, you barely manage to focus in on it, and then you let it go. Go ahead and roll your damage. Do you have a longbow on you?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a longbow does 1d8? Yeah, 1d8. Okay, I thought so. I'm like, I don't think the ranger has any weapon. Okay. So, and also roll a 1d6, because Hunter's Mark gives you an additional 1d6 damage. Okay, so in total, you did 9 damage to this guy. So you pull out your arrow, you release it, and you just so happen to do 9 damage to this guy. As at first, it seems like the arrow did nothing, but then your Hunter's Mark, like, pushes a little bit more damage into him, and he's a little hurt. Not too much, but he's there. So that's the end of your turn, correct?
Also, if I shoot an arrow, does it stay in their body?
Yes. Also, make sure that you write down they have 20 arrows. So mark down that you only have 19 arrows left now.
That's kind of... Yeah, that's... I can easily get...
And so now it's the end of your turn. Now it's the guy that fell down's turn. And so now he gets up, and he's going to move directly in front of your face, and he's going to try to hit you. Let's see if he can actually hit you this time. No, he doesn't. At least it's not a nat 1 this time. So he tries to attack you, but for some reason he's still just so disoriented from his drinks. And he just kind of... He doesn't even make it to you, even though he's directly in front of you. He kind of just does a little stab, and you're just like... What was that?
What was that, you freaking... You stupid idiots?
Yeah, and so then... That's the end of his turn. It is now... Rich Guy 4's turn, as he's also going to attempt to stab at you, Gogeta 22.
Oh, what a surprise.
Oh, these bands have knives!
Yes. A 15 does not hit you, unfortunately. So this guy is trying to stab at you, but as he's stabbing, you kind of just, like, really, you're doing the exact same thing as you did before, and you just move a little bit, and he misses. Now...
If we kill him, do we get to pick how we kill him?
I will get to that in a little bit. These guys have only done like 6-ish damage, so let's continue.
What would be cool is if you actually had damage bars above him.
Unfortunately, I can't do that. But anyways, it's now Rich Guy, the other Rich Guy's turn. That's also next to Gogeta 22. Let's see if he can't hit. Ooh, never mind. You have an AC of 18. So this guy is the first rich guy, you just move a little bit. The guy tries to attack you over the table again, and it just bounces off your armor. Like, you don't even see it in time, but it still bounces off the armor doing nothing. That is the end of his turn. It's now back to the top of the initiative. Vegeta 22, aka Jack, you're up.
Well, I talked to Jack real quick. These guys are stupid, right?
I wouldn't say stupid, just very bad at fighting after drinking.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bar after all.
Good thing I didn't take
I mean,
any drinks before the battle.
they must have intoxicated themselves a little too much, considering that. Yeah. But anyways, I will attack. If I attack anyone, will I get any opportunity attacks?
Since the only person that you can't attack is Rich Guy 2. You can attack any of the other 3.
Oh. Okay, then I'll attack Rich Guy 1 again.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Wait, has Jack taken any damage?
He's taken a little bit from when they first came up on him.
Alright, I'm not gonna waste my cure wounds because I'm pretty sure I can heal them with it.
He's also a paladin, just so you know.
I got him in a
Oh yeah. What race is he?
Sorry, I kind of forgot about that. An 18.
Okay, yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I will not Divine Smite.
Okay, I was actually just about to ask them, like, are you gonna Divine Smite? So you do a grand total of 9 damage then.
Okay.
Okay, so after you dodge like this flurry of blows from all of these guys, you're just all like, okay, let me actually show you how to hit. And you go back to Rich Guy 1, you stab 4 at him again, and it hits him. And again, because I'm assuming that that's the end of your turn, unless you do anything else.
No, that's...
Okay, so then as you stab him again, he kind of goes backwards. He's like, this time for sure, and does the exact same tactic as before. Let's see if he hits. Okay. Oh my god, no. These guys just can't hit you. So he comes back in. You're like, really, dude? Again? The exact same tactic as before? And you just let it hit you this time. And he's like, why didn't it pierce through? And you're just kind of looking at him. You're like, oh my god, this guy sucks. That's the end of his turn. Sand God, you're up.
I'm going to hit Rich Guy 2 because, you know, he's in my way and he'll get an opportunity attack my way.
If you shoot him with your bow and arrow, you would have disadvantage since you're point blank.
Alright, I'm going to use Hail Thorns on him.
Okay, so you put it on your ammo. So who are you going to shoot?
Rich Guy 2.
Okay, so put M.dice 2d20 and take the lower one then.
By the way...
Okay, so you would miss. So, okay, sorry, what were you gonna say, Gogeta22? Because you tried to say something twice.
Sorry, no, you're fine. So I might have missed a little bit because I blanked out, but why are they fighting us again?
Because of the fact that you guys mentioned something about the bartender and they just decided that they were gonna try and attack you.
That's it?
That's the gist of it. That's kind of the whole...
Picking a fight with the ranger.
Okay, so this guy is point blank. You pull out your arrow, you cast Hail of Thorns on it as a bonus action. You aim it, and for some reason your game's just off, and the arrow goes straight past him. So mark that you have 18 arrows left, and I'm assuming that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
He has limited
do
arrows?
Yes, he has limited arrows.
Can he use the bow itself as a weapon, but would it be less damage, or no?
I can still use an action. I never said...
No, that was your action. You attacking him was your action, and your bonus action was casting Hail of Thorns on your weapon. Yeah, but you miss. You miss. It goes right by.
Arrows? Maybe it's because I just had a little sip of beer before we started this fight, but that's fine.
Yeah. So I'm assuming, well, you used your bonus action and your action, so that's the end of your turn. So now it's Rich Guy 2's turn, and let's see if he can actually hit you. Oh my god, these guys just suck butt. So he tries to attack you even though he doesn't even have a bow and he should be able to get you. It just, bink, nothing. It hits you, but nothing happens. Like, no damage.
Rich Guy.
Let's see if these other 2 rich guys can hit. Unfortunately, this guy got a 17 to hit you, but your AC is 18, Gogeta22, so he misses.
Barely misses.
Yeah, so this guy is way closer to hitting you this time. This time you're like, whoa, this guy's might actually hit me. So this time you kind of just deflect his arm, and he misses. Not, of course, like hit anyone else, but you just like deflect his attack. You're like, man, this guy's actually about to hit me. I can't let him hit me.
It's a shield and goes.
Alright, now let's see if this guy can hit you. No, he can't. So this guy tries to attack you, and you're just all like, what are you doing? And then he's like, he kind of just stops his attack, and then just kind of thinks about what it is he actually doing. That's the end of his turn. Now that would be back to the top of the initiative. Gogeta 22, you're up.
I'll just attack Rich Guy 1 again.
Okay.
I guess we're just gonna kill off Rich Guy 1 first.
Yeah. Seems about right.
So,
Dude, I want to make my friggin' attack super gruesome. I'm thinking about making mine really gruesome.
Oh.
does a 15 hit?
No. So you come back to Rich Guy 1 and you're like, I'm just gonna hit you again. You swing and all of a sudden this guy actually dodges. Like you swing with your rapier, you try and get him, but he ducks it. And you're so thrown off. You're like, wait, what? This guy can actually dodge?
I know, right? I think these guys are rubbing off on me.
Yeah, you're like, what the heck? I'm assuming that that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I can do it now.
Okay, so, wait, it's not your turn just yet. Sand God, it's not your turn just yet. It's Rich Guy 1's turn. So as he ducks, you're just in total shock. Son of a gun. And he tries to attack you the exact same way, and again, you're like, wait, this is actually gonna hit me, and you just deflect his blow as well. So that's the end of his turn. Now it's your turn, the Sand God.
Alright. I'm gonna go for Rich Guy 2 because I don't want him.
So are you gonna shoot him with the bow and arrow again?
I'm gonna use a Hunter's Mark again.
No, it just stays on him. It's still staying on him.
Until he
Okay, so
dies,
I'm just
right?
gonna
No, it's concentration.
to D20 because I'm still gonna have a disadvantage on him.
Yes, because you're point blank.
Wait, can't he move back or something?
No, because so you get a 6, and you miss. So again, you pull out your arrow, you're like, this time, I will hit. You let go, and again, it just goes straight past him. You're like, god dang it, you're like, is my sight off right now? Are these guys rubbing off on me? Pretty much what you're thinking right now.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that that's the end of your turn then.
Wait, can I cast Hail Thorns again?
Yes, and it would be on your ammo again. But you can't actually fire it. You would just kind of prep it for next turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So at this point, that would be your last spell slot.
Yep.
Okay.
Spells, now it's just gonna be attacks.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn then, because now you use your action and bonus action. It is now Rich Guy 2's turn, and let's see if he can actually hit. Ooh, yes. Actually, you're AC 16. God dang it, D for me.
Wait, me?
Yes, you. This guy might finally hit you.
This time I have it. There you go.
Okay, so I got a 3. So he's finally going to hit you. Make a DC 15 con save. Yes. Okay, so yes, it is a D20. So you fail because an 11 plus 2 is only 13, and you do not have proficiency in con saving throws. So you will take an additional. Okay. So in total, you take 11 points of damage as this guy finally he's like, oh, that's what was wrong with me. It was my wrist. He swings. You're like, dude, you're just gonna miss. But to your surprise, it actually goes in, and you feel like some weird poison, like, pulse out of the blade, and your body can't seem to fight it off, and all of a sudden, boom, you take 11 damage. That's the end of Rich Guy 2's turn, and Rich Guy 2 is kind of like doing like a little like nod, like, yeah, I can actually hit you, what's up?
Alright, you shut up, Rich Guy.
No, he's just nodding like, yeah, I finally hit you. Let's see.
I have a mark on you, so next time I hit you, you're gonna die.
Ooh, baby, all of a sudden, these guys are starting to become amazing. D4 me, Gogeta 22.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. These guys are no longer amazing, yeah. I got a 1, so
Oh.
So this guy is almost there. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna join Rich Guy 2's team and it's gonna be amazing. You're like, oh my god, this guy might actually hit me. So this time you just catch him. You just catch his hand and like toss it back. You're like, no, you just need to stay away from me. Let's see if this other rich guy can hit you. 15, give me 15. Ooh, he hits you. Yeah, he rolled a base 18. He has a +4 to hit. So yeah, he's hitting you.
If I used to use Cure Wounds, I wouldn't be able to use it.
Okay, so yeah, so roll a d20 and try to beat a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. Oh, okay. Well, just roll a 2, so that way, you know, he can do a little bit more damage than what he just did. You rolled a 3, you fail. So you will take an additional... Okay, so in total, you take 7 points of damage as the guy over the table, like, finally, he's like, this guy's like, I'm going to hit this guy so hard. He swings down. At first, the initial blow, because you feel it. But this time it's like the initial blow, you're like, man, this guy does nothing. Then you feel the poison again. This time your body can't shake it off. And you're like, ow, that kind of hurt a little bit. And now, but now it's back to the top of the initiative. Your go, Gogeta 22.
Me, thank you.
You're welcome. Now these guys are starting to get good. You know, they just had to shake off the beer, you know. They're starting to become good. Yeah, apparently they had too much beer. Now they just need to shake it off.
If I were to back up a bit, would he still get an opportunity attack?
Back up? You would have to, one, because you're backing up, make a dexterity athletics check. Or no, it would be acrobatics. So dexterity acrobatics check in order to get onto the table. And yes, he would get an opportunity attack on you.
Alright.
So I will attack Rich Guy 1.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Athletics check, so that's a 1d20, right?
Yeah, or what you could do is that you could just turn around, get onto the table, and then turn back around, but he would still get the opportunity attack on you either way. No, but okay, but it's not your turn just yet. It's Gogeta 22's turn. Ooh, you got a 6. I'm pretty sure even with all your pluses, you'd still miss. What's with all your pluses? So +4, so you have a 6, so you get a 12, so you miss. So all of a sudden, it seems like the luck is all of a sudden reversing. These guys are starting to finally hit. You're like, I'm gonna hit too, and you miss. You're like, am I becoming one of them now? Am I just gonna miss constantly?
No, just that the pendulum swings both ways. My luck goes to that.
It's just luck. It's just bad luck. They just have.
So that is the end of your turn because I'm pretty sure that you can't do anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it is Rich Guy 1's turn, and he's like, I'm gonna hit you because I'm on the amazing train. Fortunately, he barely misses. So this guy also is like, we're gonna beat you guys. We're gonna do it. And you deflect it again. You're just like, no, you're not hitting me. I'm not letting you hit me at all. That's end of his turn. Sand God, you're up.
I'm gonna move back onto the table.
And you got an 11, so in total you would have gotten.
Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that. Oh.
Okay, so.
Never mind. Roll.
Oh no! You already said that you're gonna re-roll it, and you got a 2. Sorry, buddy. You already told me that.
No.
Yes. So.
Get back up, though.
Yeah. So you back up. At first, you don't know where the table is. You feel it. You manage to get up, and as you're getting up there, so yep.
So I can just delete this one.
All right. So yeah. So he swings and he barely misses, but as you get onto the table, you like all of a sudden slip as you get onto the table. And you are now considered prone. You only use 10 feet, so you could just get back up.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get back up.
Okay, so you get back up pretty simply. You're like, okay, whatever. And are you gonna back up anymore, or are you just gonna stay right there?
So I don't have a disadvantage anymore.
Okay, so then you might want to back up an additional 5 feet because of the fact that if you were to still fire at him from the table, you would still get disadvantage.
So I'd just be right there, right here.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Right.
You barely hit him. Go ahead and roll to hit. I mean, roll damage. He barely
You
hits.
said barely. I thought you were gonna say barely miss. I'm like, all that hard work for nothing.
Plus 2.
And now roll, and then put M. Dice 1d10 because your Hail of Thorns does an additional 10 damage. Well, not 10 damage, but it does an additional 1d10.
6 plus 3.
So as you get onto the table and do your little stumble, you pull out the arrow that you had the Hail of Thorns on, and you launch it, and it hits him. Oh, actually, hold on.
And the Hunter's Mark, remember.
Give me a second, though. Hold on. What's your spell saving throw? Because he actually needs to make a dex check. So a 12. That's it, and he rolled a 16. So he takes half of that 6. So that's actually 3, and then yes, add you in your Hunter's Mark damage. Okay. So you pull out the arrow, Hail of Thorns. You pull it back. You release it. As he's like seeing the arrow, he almost dodges completely out of the way, but it nicks him. The Hail of Thorns effect activates. He manages to dodge most of it, except for a couple of things that like hit him. And then, at first it doesn't seem like it does that much damage, but then again, your Hunter's Mark damage, boom, it kicks in, and he's like, ow, I'm hurt. I don't know if I can keep going, but I'm gonna try to keep going.
About 5 feet, or that wouldn't have probably hit.
Yeah, so that would be the end of your turn because you used your action and you have no more spell slots, so that would most likely be the end of your turn.
I cannot cure any wounds, so there's no way to use cure wounds.
So this guy that you just hit is going to attempt to climb onto the table. Yeah, he gets onto the table. And yeah, so this guy gets onto the table, and unfortunately, because I don't think you have a feat known as Sentinel, you cannot get an opportunity attack on this guy as he climbs onto the table. And he's going to attempt to hit you as he gets onto the table, moves up to you, and misses. You know, that's just amazing. This guy freaking climbed onto the table and then just decides to miss you.
You really think you're gonna hit me from that angle? I'm an ranger. I am trained to dodge these hits. Hit my criminal background. I don't think you want to mess with me.
What does that have to do with anything?
I know, who goes around saying they have a criminal background?
Yeah, but like as you're telling him, like, I have a criminal background, you shouldn't really mess with me. The rich guy's like has a very big look of confusion, like, what does that have to do with anything? But that'll be the end of Rich Guy 2's turn, and now it will be Rich Guy 3. Let's see if Rich Guy 3 can hit. No, he doesn't. So he tries to hit you again, Gogeta 22, and again, you're like, okay, dude, let me just move a little bit, and let's see if you can hit me. And he misses. You're like, man, you're amazing. But now, Rich Guy 4, instead of attacking you this time, Gogeta 22, he's going to get up onto the table. Yeah, even...
Oh, great.
He barely manages to get onto the table. It costs him a lot of movement to get onto the table. Let's see, could he still make it? Yeah, he can get about right there, but he can't swing at you. So he gets onto the table, and then he just kind of starts breathing heavily. Even though he knew exactly what he was trying to do, he just starts breathing heavily.
What are you doing? You're not gonna hit me. I don't think you want to mess with me, punk.
And then the guy just kind of looks up, it's like, I'm gonna get you, and it's gonna be great. That will be the end of his turn. Gogeta 22, you're up.
Okay, I'll just attack Rich Guy 2 up to 1 again.
Okay, roll to hit.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Wait, wouldn't Jack in our...
Actually, no, you only have a +6 hit, so D4 me.
Oh.
Wait, I thought Jack would get an opportunity.
I thought I got an 11. Oh, okay.
Actually, yes. You know what? Yeah, okay. Since Rich Guy 4 willingly left your range, go ahead and make an opportunity attack on him real quick. Right before we settle if you hit the other dude or not.
Me?
Yes, you. Because Rich Guy 4 left your range to get up onto the table.
Oh, so what do I roll? 1d20?
Yeah, still 1d20. But he's willingly leaving your range, so yes, you would get an opportunity attack on him. Yeah, you hit. So go ahead and roll damage on him.
1d8, correct?
Yep, unless you're adding Divine Smite to this.
No.
Okay.
I would use strong on him.
So as this guy's leaving your range, you see it, and you quickly get like a quick stab at him as it kind of cuts a little bit of his clothes off, and you do dig into his skin a little bit, but he kind of like like pulls it out of him as he gets onto the table. Now roll a d4 to d4 me for Rich Guy 1. I got another 4 as well. Let's do this again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it just goes 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
Oh, you might win this one. Yeah, you won. So yes, you get to attack him. Roll the hit. I mean, roll damage. Now roll the hit. You already hit.
I will add Divine Smite to this one too.
Oh, so just put in 3d8. So just do m dot dice. So what you normally do, but just do 3d8.
When you kill off Rich Guy 1, I recommend help.
Well, he still has another. Actually, so what? Yeah, he still has another Rich Guy on him, which is Rich Guy 3.
Well, I think this does it right? Or
Yeah, it did it correctly. It pretty much just rolled 3d8 all at once. So this time you decide, you're like, you know what? You're like, it's time to show you guys what I'm really made of. You swing in, and as you hit him, at first he's like, that tickled, and then you add in the Divine Smite, and all of a sudden, boom! He gets hit really hard. He's not done yet, but yeah, like, blood is kind of starting to gush out of him now. Like, he's like, that hurt a lot. So now,
Like, I think I don't want it, but I'm gonna keep going, like Rich Guy 2 said.
yeah. So now it's Rich Guy 1 turn. He's going to take the disengage action, so you cannot get an opportunity attack on him. So you see, as you hit him with that, he kind of like, instead of trying to attack you, he just sprints to the door. He's trying to leave.
really?
Yes. But that's as far as he can get. Sand God, you're up.
Alright, I'm just gonna back up another few feet.
So you're getting off the table.
Yeah, technically.
You would be leaving Rich Guy 2's range, so I'm gonna see if he can't hit you. You wouldn't leave Rich Guy 4's range because he was never in range to begin with. He does hit you, however, so go ahead and make a DC 15 check. 1d20 plus Constitution. I put in the wrong thing. Yeah, you only got an 11. So then additional. Okay, so you take in total 5 damage. You take in total 5 damage. But so he slashes at you as you're jumping off of the table. And as he slashes at you, at first, again, it doesn't feel like anything, but then you have that small little amount of poison, which makes it do a little bit more, but it still doesn't feel that like, oh, that hurt me so bad. No, you're just like, okay, thanks for that.
You're using poison, you Cheetos.
Okay, so now what are you doing? So now you're officially off the table.
I'm gonna shoot Rich Guy 2 again.
You're gonna shoot Rich Guy 2 again? Alright.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
Yeah, you hit him. So do 1d8 and then do 1d6. Because you hit him. Okay, so that's 4.
I'm also aiming for the head, so.
If you're aiming for the head, you'd have to get a natural 20 to hit him. Because that's known as a called shot, which means that you have to get a natural 20 to hit him.
Well, then I'm just gonna hit him straight in the stomach.
So let's just say that you hit him somewhere, just so that way you don't need to roll a natural 20 to hit. Because if you say you're just going to hit him in the stomach, then again, that's still a called shot. You're trying to hit him in a very specific location. So as you kind of like leap off the table, you kind of do like those cool turnarounds, and you fire the arrow as you're jumping off the table, because just to be cool. And the arrow hits him, and again, that Hunter's Mark additional damage, it kind of kicks in, and as that kicks in, he kind of like kneels down, but then he gets back up, and he's like, I'm not done yet. Let's keep going.
You're close to death, Rich Guy 2.
So that's the end of your turn, because again, you can't really do too much. You know, just for the fun of it, make a dexterity saving throw as Rich Guy 2, because it's not his turn, runs and jumps off the table to try and land on you. Yeah, that fails, unfortunately. So, because it was only a DC 14, but you failed. So he jumps off, and you're just like, what is he doing? And he lands on you, and now you are considered prone.
Can I push him off?
You can remake the save in a second. And he's going to try and stab at you. Now he has advantage to hit you. He has advantage to hit you, and he missed. So as he lands on you, he's expecting to hit you, but he lands like the dagger's like directly next to you, and he misses you.
Are you an idiot, Rich Guy? You literally are right on top of me, and you miss.
Still trying to shake off that beer.
I don't care if you have beer. I can even I'm fighting with freaking drunk and me too. I'm drunk and I'm still fighting you.
So now it's Rich Guy 3's turn, and he's going to move up now that Rich Guy 1 kind of tried to dip, and now he's going to try and attack you. Yeah, he missed. Yeah, he missed. So he tries to swing at you, and again, you just let it hit, and it doesn't even pierce through. That's this guy's turn now. Rich Guy 4. He's gonna jump off the table, land basically right next to you, and he's gonna try to stab you. And he has advantage as well since you're still considered prone. He actually surprisingly does hit. So make a DC 15 Constitution check.
So it'd be a 1d15, right?
No, it'd be 1d20. But okay, you actually succeed. So yes, because you got 16. So in total, you take 7 damage. And this time, because they're actually surprisingly managing to hit you instead of him, because you only have an AC of 16, while Gogeta 22 over there has an AC of 18. Yes, because you have a shield. So you see the Rich Guy 4 jump off the table, and since you're still prone, you're trying to move out of the way, but you just can't, and he stabs you. Again, you feel the poison pulse, but your body actually manages to fight it off, but you still get hurt as it slashes you.
Why am I always close to death? I need heals.
Okay, so that's going to be the end of his turn. Gogeta 22, you're up.
Okay.
We might actually die this first game.
I don't think so.
Calm down.
I really don't think so.
It'll be
Wait,
fine.
does our health restore once we're done with the battle?
It depends on how I'm going to make it, because I don't know.
To be fair, I've only taken 7 damage, and you've only taken
He's taken, actually, the Sand God has taken the most damage here.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is
thanks a
that
lot
not
for
taking
help,
much.
Jock.
He's scared one of the rich guys off, so technically he's doing his part.
He's actually
I
scared
guess I'll
two of the
attack
guys.
Rich Guy 3 now.
Oh yeah, you hit him. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Are you gonna Divine Smite him?
Should I? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ooh.
17.
Okay.
That's a lot more than I was expecting.
That it was, because that's actually a very big hit, because Rich Guy 3 hasn't been touched at all. So so you swing at him and you get him right in the stomach. And as at first nothing seems to happen, he's just like, "What? You call that an attack?" Again, boom! All of a sudden he hits the ground. He's not considered prone, obviously. He gets back up. But he hits the ground, and he's just so now that was an attack as he gets back up. Yeah, you did a good chunk to him.
Yeah, they're probably he's probably really hurt.
Can I use movement at all after I attack?
Yes, you can use movement.
I get hit by 2 people.
Or you could take the disengage action, which means that they can't get an opportunity attack on you, but you wouldn't be able to hit them.
Okay.
Okay, so if I were to choose disengage,
You can't choose disengage because you used your action to hit the guy, so you would have to just move away from him normally. But hey, he would most likely miss.
I'm not gonna take that chance, cause say like that, there's always I'm just saying,
I know, but
there's a chance that it will.
yeah, but yes, but you could technically just move away from him if you really want to.
I'll just stay here.
Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
Again. Yes.
Okay. So now it is Rich Guy's 1's turn, and yeah, he's gonna disappear. Yeah, he's gone. He's leaving the bar.
He couldn't handle all the stress.
Basically. So yeah, he's gone. Yeah, Rich Guy 1's gone, and Sand God, it's now your turn. Go ahead and make that dexterity saving throw again.
I'm gonna. Okay, wait, saving throw?
Well, he's on you, so yes. Ooh.
It's better than a natural 1.
Yeah, so you try to push him off you, but even in his drunken state, he's still managing to keep you down. You're trying to get him off of you, and you fail. Now, you can use your action to try and break out of it again.
I'm gonna use my action.
Okay, try to get out of it again. Okay, yeah, you get out of it. So this time, you're like, man, I'm just gonna push you off, and you push him off. Now this time you have pushed him off of you. He's no longer directly on top of you.
I wanted to make it awesome and just punch him off me.
Well, I'm the DM, so that's how you got him off. This time you really pushed him off of him.
Yes, so he freaking flew 5 feet away.
You are still considered prone.
What?
Yes. You pushed him off of you, but you're still considered prone because you're still on the ground. Yes, he can get up.
Your movement.
I would like to get up.
Okay, so that means that you only have 15 feet of movement left. So you can theoretically move somewhere else, but you wouldn't be able to attack him this turn.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna end my action because I'm just gonna.
So you're just gonna end your turn?
Yes.
Alright, so you're no longer considered prone. That's a good thing. So now it is Rich Guy's 2 turn. So as you push him off, he's gonna try and attack you as you're getting up. It's not an advantage, he's just like trying to attack you normally, but still. Yeah, he misses. So as you're getting up, you kind of see it, and as you're getting up, you kind of use the momentum of yourself getting up to like lean yourself forward a little bit, and he misses completely. And now,
who's even getting off, you idiot?
And now it's Rich Guy 3's turn. He's going to try and attack you, Gogeta 22, and he misses. So he tries to come in. You use your shield, because I'm going to be completely honest, I completely forgot that you had a shield. So you kind of put your shield up, and then bink, this deflects right off of you. Now it's just Guy 4's turn. So as you dodge your friend, he's going to try and attack you, and he misses as well. Like they both try and attack you at the same time, but you just dodge both of them.
What Ultra Instincts?
Yeah, so you just dodge both of them. That's the end of your turn. Back to the top of the initiative. Gogeta 22. Yes, it is now your turn.
I only have 2 spell slots left.
I would still use Smite on them because it's gonna hurt them a heck of a lot.
Yeah, if you get another roll like you just did, he will either 1, try to run away, or 2, he might just die.
Okay, I'll attack Rich Guy 3 then.
Okay, roll to hit.
But,
Ooh, you miss. So as you're trying to, like, after this guy gets back up and you like just divine spited him, you get like super cocky, like, man, I'm gonna hit him, and like you just like completely miss. Like you try to hit him, and Rich Guy 3 didn't even move, and you missed.
To be honest, it's better than a natural 1.
It is. That's way, because if you get a nat 1, dangerous things will happen. That's the end of your turn. Well, Rich Guy 1's kind of gone, so it is now your turn, Sand God.
alright, I'm going to hit Rich Guy 2.
Okay, roll to hit. Well, actually, you would still technically be considered point blank, so you would get disadvantage. You would have to take a step back if you want to hit Rich Guy 2.
I'm gonna delete that and just say I didn't use that yet.
Okay. So now you can't hit him.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, so you take to disengage action, you just kind of step backwards. So that's the end of your turn?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so now it is Rich Guy 2's turn. So as you're moving back, he's just gonna not even try to move closer, he's just gonna try and throw the knife at you. At this point, you know.
If he misses, out of curiosity, if he misses, will he have to use his action to get it back up, or no?
Yeah, he would have to use his action to get it back up. But, so as he throws it, you kind of put both of your hands up, and it kind of bounces off, so the dagger, like, bounces off of you. And afterwards, so 5, 10, 15, 20, you do get an opportunity attack, but this guy's leaving. Oh, Rich Guy 2, yeah, so he threw his dagger, and now he's just walking away, so you can get an opportunity attack. And no, you don't have disadvantage, since he wouldn't be considered point blank, so yeah, you can
Make sure I hit him because of my +2.
Okay, you miss. So you you miss. Actually, no, D4 me. Okay, what did you get?
4.
I got a 4 as well. Alright, yeah, he got a 4. So as you're, again, are you marking off every single time you fired so far?
Yes, I shot 4 arrows so far.
Yeah, so as you shoot at him, he kind of just, without even looking, just catches it and then throws it down to the ground, and yeah, he's gone. He's leaving. He disappeared.
What a scaredy cat.
Yeah, he's leaving. At this point, that guy's finally realized, like, hey, like, you know, like, I'm just done here. There's no point.
Mark a spell, or is it just a thing that I can put on them?
Okay, ooh, yeah, so since the person, it does say in the spell description that if the guy drops to 0 hit points, that you can change it, but considering that he's left, I'm going to say that you can use your bonus action to switch your Hunter's Mark over to Rich Guy 4 or 3.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch it over to Rich Guy 3. Okay. So then Jack has an advantage on him.
Okay. So Rich Guy 3 is gonna try and attack you, Gogeta 22. And now let's see if he can hit.
By the way, you get extra damage if you hit him.
No, it's just you. Yeah, he misses. Yeah, he tries to hit and misses. Like, at this point, it's not like he's even trying anymore. And as he attacks you, he's just gonna kind of use his bonus action to drop the weapon, and you do get an attack of opportunity, and he makes it to about right there. Yeah, you get an opportunity attack on him though.
Okay, can I divine smite him?
Yes, if you hit, you can indeed divine smite him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you hit him. So yes, you can add divine smite. Okay.
It's probably gonna kill him.
Let's see if you kill him. Well, it depends on how good the bot rolls for him. Still pretty good, but he doesn't die.
All right.
So as he's leaving, you swing at him, and again the divine smite, boom, it kicks in. He like gets launched forward a little bit. He's bleeding heavily, but he still continues to walk. Like at this point, it seems like he's given up. That's the end of Rich Guy 3's turn. Rich Guy 4 is gonna try and attack you, Elgrish.
Alright.
And yeah, he barely misses, and again, it's like the exact same thing with Rich Guy 3. He drops his weapon, but this guy can actually make it out. So go ahead and make an opportunity attack on him. D for me.
I didn't hit him completely, but I probably still hit him.
I rolled a 3 as well, so redo that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're. I got a 1 as well. Sweet, let's do it again. I got a 4. So yeah, so as you shoot at him, again, it's the exact same thing with Rich Guy 2. He just catches the arrow, throws it down, and then he leaves. He's gone. Okay, so now, Jack, it's your turn. I need to start referring to you guys as your character names. So Jack, it's your turn.
I thought it was my turn.
No, it's back to the top of the initiative.
So I will.
Movement.
I know. I will use my movement to go toward Rich Guy 3.
So, 30, yep, you get right next to him. You can swing at him as well. You get right next to him. Roll to hit.
Yay,
I would say he jumped over there.
Why would he jump over there? Yeah, you missed. So, you kind of walk behind him. You're like, I'ma get him. And you swing.
if I'm behind him, can I?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It does not count as flanking because Elgrish is not next to him as well. So, it does not count as flanking. So, you try to attack him. And he just he feels something's coming, he just kind of moves his shoulder a little bit, and you miss. Elgrish, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna, because the marker's still on him, I'm gonna shoot an arrow into his head. Well, just anywhere on his body.
Okay, roll to hit.
Get something good.
On bot, roll something good for me.
D for me.
Yeah, I knew it.
Come on, please. You are our only hope.
You hit him. Unless, actually, no, I think you might kill him. Depending on what you roll.
Okay, D6, because he has the...
Yeah, you kill him. So,
Alright.
hold on.
Can I say how I kill him?
That's what I'm thinking about right now. You know what? Yeah, since you guys, kind of had a tough time with these guys, yeah, sure. How would you like to kill him?
I shot him straight in the eye and then, took out the arrow and took off the eye and threw it away.
Okay. I can work with that. So you pull back the arrow, and you pull it back, you're like, this shot's gonna be the real one. You fire it, he kind of turns around, sees the arrow, kind of gives a shrug, and he's like, oh well. The arrow goes straight through his eye, and the eye comes out with the arrow, and he blood starts splattering out of him, and he just kind of falls over.
Also, I picked up the arrow, so...
Okay, yes.
I shot it.
Alright, so yeah, that arrow, actually, it was high. That arrow did not break.
Hey, good.
Yeah, so after that, the arrow doesn't break, and you just kind of pick up the arrow, clean it off, whatever, and then you just kind of put it back in your quiver.
So I still have 14 arrows left, so let's go.
Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of him as a marker, but yeah, he is still in that area that he was at originally. He's just dead, so that's why I got rid of his marker.
Okay, so 3 left, 1 died.
No, three of them left. They just said, I'm gonna head out.
3 left, 1 died.
So they picked a fight with us and then just ended up leaving.
Yeah, because they were missing so much against you guys that there's really no point of continuing this fight, so they just decided to leave.
Alright, Jack, what should we do next?
But not. And again, after you guys are kind of done, nobody still seems to care about what happened. Really.
You guys don't care? We just murdered a dude right here.
As you say that, again, nobody looks over or says anything. They just continue their conversations that they were having.
Jack, I say we go after that bartender.
Yes, now you guys can finally do the one thing that you guys wanted to do, which is go after the bartender. Yes.
I decide I walk out.
So you walk out, or you continue to go to where he went?
Where the bartender went.
Now let me do some DM magic real quick. So let's just say you would be right here and you would be right here. Is that how you guys want to come in?
Yeah.
Like come in? Yeah. So as you guys walk in, it's still like some lights happening here and there. And for the most part, all you guys see is barrels, but no sign of the bartender.
Let's keep walking and see if we can find some stuff.
Can I do a perception roll to see if there's anything anywhere?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too.
Actually, right before you guys go in, yes, you guys make a perception check. Right before you guys come in.
1d20 and add.
Ooh, okay. Alright, so nothing really happens, and as you go in, yes, now. Well, actually, make an investigation check to see what might have happened to the bartender.
Oh, okay.
We did a perception and an investigation.
Yeah, so perception check, you guys don't really see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the investigation. Okay. Alright, so Elgrish. So you're trying to perceive and stuff and trying to look around, and you don't really find anything. Jack, however, as you come over here, you see like a very, very like quickly covered hatch.
Oh, I wonder what this could be.
Yeah, but it's like super quickly covered, like as if it was just recently opened.
And someone was doing it in a hurry?
Yeah, and like somebody just quickly covered it in a hurry and then went down.
Can I walk over to Jack?
Oh, I mean, if Jack wants to tell you about this, he can.
I guess I'll tell him there's no harm in... Well, no, I shouldn't tell him because...
I mean, you can tell Elgrish, like, hey, I found something. If not, then Elgrish is kind of just going to be over here.
Whisper to him. Do I have to make a...
No, you don't. So you whisper to him what?
That I found the hatch.
Okay, so you now know, so you kind of whisper, like, hey, found a hatch. Elgrish, what do you do?
I walk over to him.
You walk over to him? Alright. So you walk over to him, and what are you guys gonna do? So you found hatch.
We should open it. See what's
Wait,
inside.
I just thought about something. It could be a decoy.
As far as you know from your investigation check, there is no other hatch in this area except for that one.
What I'm saying is that they did that, but then, as we were just...
I'll do an investigation check because he said... Because I want to investigate and see if it's a decoy.
He could have, like, the bartender, whoever went down that hatch, could have come and then they actually left somewhere else.
Yeah, so as far as you know, Elgrish, nothing seems to be wrong with this hatch. Everything just seems to look perfectly normal. You're like, yeah, that's a hatch.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a decoy. I feel like Jack should do one as well to make sure that
If you would like to investigate it, then go ahead.
Well, with that, I guess I don't really want to investigate it. I think it's just So, do you think we should split up, or do you think we should go No, I think we should
I would stay together. Yeah, stay together is a really good option.
So are you going to open the hatch?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are going to open the hatch. Alright. So as you open the hatch, it is considerably dark. Do any of you guys have dark vision?
I don't believe I do.
Okay.
The only thing I have is favorite anime, and it's the only thing...
Well, what's your race? Because your race can determine whether or not you have dark vision or not.
Born.
High elf.
Okay, High Elf definitely has dark vision. I'm pretty sure... No, they don't have dark vision. Dragonborn does not have dark vision. So, Jack, you can barely see anything at all down there. But Elgrish, you can kind of see like some dirt that's like kind of leading somewhere. So this is about all you can see right now. That's about it.
Nah. I see some dirt down there. I think we should go.
Do we have any torches?
You would, yes.
I take out a torch and shine down there.
Okay, so as you shine down there again, now Jack, now you can see what Elgrish sees, which is just that small little patch of dirt that leads somewhere.
I want to go down there, so I just hop down.
So you hop down, Jack, what are you doing?
I guess don't follow.
So as you hop down, now you can see a little bit more. So this is about as much as both of you guys combined can see, including with the torch. So you kind of just jump down, you know, the normal.
I think we should keep going. This looks like it could lead to something.
Okay, that sounds
So I
fine.
walk a bit.
Just need
I
to
walk
keep
a
an
bit
eye
up.
out.
I walk up a few more.
Okay, so now at this point, you can kind of see a whole lot more. So, boom. Yeah, as you step up, you can see, like, it turns in a certain direction.
You think we should
wanna
keep going? Oh, I think we should keep going.
Yeah.
So where are you guys going to keep going to? Okay, so you go right there.
Wait. Can I do an investigation check for anything?
For what specifically?
Like any other exits besides the ones we see? Like anything?
You don't even need to make an investigation check. As far as you can see, the only exit point is the hatch.
Okay. Well, I guess then I'll go to.
So now as you guys come here, this is what you guys see.
2, 3 exits.
Or just 3 doors, so you don't know what they lead to.
Alright, let's go. What door should we go in first?
Don't matter to me.
Wait, let me think about this. According to the map, one's a bigger door, so by default, it should be a bigger room than the other two. Plus,
I
because
think
of
we
the
should-
space next to the other room.
I think we should save the big room last, because big rooms don't lead to big things.
So yeah, you go for the you go to the door on the left. I'll go to the one on the right, and then if we don't find anything, we'll go through the big.
So you're gonna go there. Are you guys gonna like try to see if you can't hear anything past the door?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, so I'll get back to you in a second, Elgar. So Jack, you're going to the door on the left.
I'm doing an investigation check because I'm trying to hear anything. Definitely heard. Yeah, I also was listening behind the door to see if I can hear anything. I got 19 for an investigation check.
You hear something in there. You hear like 3 separate voices. You can't quite pick up what they're like throwing down, but you know that there's like something back there.
Oh, Jack, I hear something. I whispered and said I heard something.
Yeah.
Okay. So there could be. So it's a good thing that he whispered.
I hear at least like 3 people in there.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do with your door, Jack?
I will do a hearing. I don't know if it's a hearing thing. I'm guessing.
You don't even need to roll. You hear absolutely nothing coming from your door. Nothing.
Doesn't hit points go back?
No, your hit points, whatever you had after that fight, they stay exactly like that right now.
Can I heal myself?
No, because you have no spell points. Spell points, you have no spell slots. Jack could potentially heal you, but you would need to ask him. But right now, don't ask him just yet, because Jack's checking out his door.
Okay, is there any items that I could throw in?
You would have to open the door to do that.
Jack,
Really?
I think we should go through my door.
Wait.
Only because I hear 3 voices.
Yeah, but I hear nothing, and nothing is more dangerous than something.
So are you going to open the door?
Can I stay behind the wall and open the door so I'm behind? Is it an open door that goes into the room or out of the?
It's a door that goes into the room.
By the looks of it, I
fine.
just said,
So you open the door?
Yeah.
So as you open the door,
I walk next to him.
this is what you guys see. That's it. That's all you guys see. It says dead end. That's it.
I think we should go to my door.
Okay.
Are you just going to close the door and then just kind of leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's what's there. It's just dead end door. Woo. Alright, so you're going to open your door now?
Yeah, can I
Wait,
open
no.
my door, but see if I can hide behind the wall?
Okay, yeah. As you're doing that, go ahead and roll me a stealth check, both of you, if you guys want to stay silent since you guys hear something.
Okay. What do we add? Dexterity, right?
Yes. So let's see what you guys get. Ooh.
Can I get a reroll?
No.
I get a 18.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
It's not gonna be good. So as you guys open the door, you know, as far as you know that, like, this is all you guys can see as you open the door, so from where you guys at. But you hear one of the voices be like, "Oi, you hear something?" And he kind of like turns around. Well, you don't know he turns around. You just kind of hear him. So you just hear him be like, "There's something at the door. Wonder what it is."
Oh, we're behind the walls.
I know, but you guys didn't roll high enough in your stealth check. So
The door probably.
yeah. And it's like, there's probably something at the door. Wonder what it could be. I wonder if it's one of those goblin things, eh? I don't know, dude. I just think that you're crazy. Like, you hear, like, multiple voices. It's throwing stuff back and forth, back and forth.
I walk out, walk in front of the...
Wait,
hey, we're no goblins.
room.
We're no goblins.
Okay, so as you... How much further are you gonna walk in?
Wait, don't wait before you do anything.
I walk in.
Please, no.
Okay. Well, hey, you still don't know that... So this is what's in the room, Elgrish. This is what you see. So as you're kind of walking on in, all the goblins draw out their weapons, but they're not immediately attacking.
Don't say I'm here. Just say that you're.
What you doing there? You ain't no goblin.
Please, just don't mention me. It'll be way better. I can get a stealth.
Just
thing.
looking around, alright? Alright, I'm not here for trouble, I'm just looking around.
How'd you find this place?
I saw a bartender walk down here. I was seeing what he was up to.
As you mention the bartender, immediately this goblin right over here, all of a sudden, this like very quickly moves up here and it's gonna try and swing at you.
No, it's a surprise attack. Oh, hey, Goblin 3, I didn't.
Well, it's he's not gonna get advantage because you can see him. It's not like a surprise thing, but he's coming up there. And, just so that way makes a little bit more logical sense for why they were all asking, that everyone kind of groups up since you revealed yourself.
Hey, Jack, come back here. Come help me, Jack.
Wait. I'm thinking there's strategy in this game, Okay. So there are many options I can choose. I could just ask
So let's see if this goblin hits.
Wait, don't roll anything yet, because
Well, no matter what you do, he's still getting hit.
I could use protection and give him disadvantage.
You're not within 5 feet of him.
Dang it.
You have to be, like, right next to him.
That's so...
Okay, yeah, this goblin hits you. So you take...
Oh god, it's gonna be a lot because I'm a ranger.
This goblin seems to be, like, super, like, buff. And make a strength saving throw. I have no clue if this is gonna make you go down, but you take a total of 10 damage.
Yeah, I'm almost dead though, so it's kind of...
Okay, so as this goblin runs up and hits you, the force feels like that you're gonna fall down, but you don't. You barely manage to keep yourself up. All right, now everyone roll initiative.
I am literally about to die. I need healing.
Wait, do I roll initiative? Because I'm not even in the battle. They don't even know I'm there.
Yeah, I mean, you actually, yes, roll initiative just so that way I can keep you in here, because I don't know what you're going to do. But yes, roll initiative.
Okay,
so your initiative is 7.
I want to roll that.
No.
Why did that goblin have to almost kill me? Literally, I'm literally at 2 hit points in that.
Ooh, natural 20. Alright, yeah, you're probably gonna go first. Most likely. But let's see what the other goblins get.
Well, while I know a natural 1 usually doesn't allow the person to go either, depending on the DM, they go last or they don't go at all, because some people say that they were just too tired or something and they just weren't paying attention.
Okay.
But with the natural 20, do you get to get extra stuff, or is that...
You get to go first. Yeah, it's your turn. None of them got a natural 20.
Okay, if I were to walk past the door, would I...
You would get advantage on your stealth check because of the fact that...
Boy!
That they're more focused on Elgrish than they would have been on you.
Right.
Actually, you have heavy armor, so it would cancel out, so you just roll it once. I completely forgot that heavy armor gets disadvantage on stealth checks.
Can I use an action to take off the heavy armor and then just get advantage?
Your AC would then become... What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is a 16.
So your new AC would become 15, if you did decide to take off the armor.
So I'd be able to sneak, but
But if you made yourself known, then they would indeed see you. Or they would indeed have a very good chance to hit you.
so there is a dead end. Probably, well, no. So
You mind healing me though? Cause I'm about to die if this dude.
Yeah, he's only at 2 HP.
I'm thinking.
I know, but I'm just saying that he did say that he is at 2 HP.
So we could fight it out with goblins that do 10 damage, probably at their weakest, and almost knock us down. We could, which is about a very low chance of winning, since there's 3 of them.
Wait, can I run out of the fight?
You could take a disengage action on your turn, yes.
Could he also lock the door on his way out, or would I have to do that?
Theoretically, you wouldn't be able to lock the door, but you guys could theoretically, like, do something to the door to make it so that way they wouldn't be able to come out.
Right.
For a while, at least, they would have to keep rolling strength checks to try to break down the door, but
Okay, so, and that would take their action.
that would constantly be taking their action, and you guys would most likely be put out of combat if Elgish can get out of there.
Okay, so...
Yeah, because I have a bad feeling all Goblin 1, 2, and 3 are gonna go away before me.
I will say that you could use your action to pull Elgish out of there if you rolled high enough, and then you could use your bonus action to close the door and, like, jam it or something.
Because of those
Okay.
Goku, hurts. Like,
So, we could either fight a almost
Oh, Jack.
impossible...
Jack, pull me out!
Don't say my name in there yet.
Hey, pull me out! I whisper, pull me out.
You do get advantage to pull him out, however, because the goblins don't see him. And I would say that since you're pulling him out, that they wouldn't get a free opportunity attack on him, because how that works is that Elgish would have to willingly move himself out. He's not willingly doing it. You're pulling him out, so they wouldn't get an opportunity attack on him.
Okay, so... fighting them is out of the question. We're obviously gonna jam the door.
Okay, so
Leave, or should we head
gonna
through
leave.
the tunnel more?
so you can attempt to pull him out. So go ahead and make a strength saving throw to pull him out.
Strength is my best. I will not... No, I can't say I will not fail.
Rolls nat 1, so you fail.
But I have advantage, so...
Yes, you do indeed have advantage, so do 2d20.
Can I just roll 1d20 and then another 1d20, or no?
It would just be easier if you just did 2d20. Okay, so you had a 16 plus your 6, that's a 24 No, it would be a 22. So, but yeah, you pull him out of there. So all of a sudden, you kind of go around the corner. They don't quite see you yet, and you pull Elgish out of there, and they're kind of confused at first, like, "Oi, there's another one."
If we jam
I close the door
can he-
quickly.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, okay.
If I close the door, can I ask him to help me for, like, an advantage thing, or we...
Yes, you could ask him to help you out for closing the door and, like, jamming it and doing something to it.
Alright, I'll close the door.
Okay, so we'll both close it, and I'll roll for...
Yeah, so roll a strength check, because I'm assuming you're trying to, like jam the lock or something, so that way they can't break free.
Both have to because I'm helping him.
No, I roll because it's my action.
Yeah, it's his action. It's his bonus action, because I said that he can do this as a bonus action. Alright, so take that. So that's a 22.
Yeah, he closes it and jams it.
Yeah. So you immediately, boom, you grab Elgish, you pull him back, you close the door, and you ask him for help, and he's like, okay. And together with both of your combined might, you manage to, like, jam the lock.
Okay, so now we still have our move.
So let's see what happens. So where are you walking to? You're walking over there. Alright.
We're walking to the, well, we haven't decided on that yet. Where do you want to go? Leave or head through more of the tunnel?
Leave, because, you know, that'd be a better option. I walked
Should we
out of the
split
hatch.
up?
That's what I did. I literally walked straight out of the hatch.
No, wait, but don't do that yet, because we both haven't decided anything yet.
So I feel like we should leave.
Or we could just go into the dead end room, close it, act like there's no one there, hide, and then we can rest there.
Alright, I think
Work.
that's a good idea.
But if we go through the tunnel more...
We have a good chance. I have a good chance of dying if I go through more of the tunnel.
Plus, if we do hide through in the dead end, I could probably heal you up while we're hiding, instead of them coming out. And but there is a chance
should
that
walk straight through here.
But the problem is that they could also just choose to open the door, and we're just stuck, and we would have to fight them. So it's either we keep going and not get any chance of getting trapped, but heal you up later.
Yeah, but just so you guys know, you guys are hearing pounding on the door, but it's not opening just yet. So you guys could very much so theoretically just go into the dead end room and just stay there and take a long rest.
Alright, I think that's what we should do. The dead end room.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Or I need some rest. We should go to the dead end room and
Alright, so you guys are for sure going into the dead end room.
I would like
The
to
only
get some
problem I
heal.
have with that is that they could open the door and then it's stuck.
We can lock it though. We can jam it and then break ourselves
yeah,
out.
but if they do a strength check and they pass it, they break open the door, we're still stuck.
Yeah, but they don't know what room we're in. They just think we left.
So you guys take a long rest, you know, you guys heal up, you guys are now level 4. As you guys are resting, you guys are now level 4. Kinda chilling in there, you know. And you guys kinda like wake up, it was kind of like a very bad sleep, like your back hurts because you guys were like sleeping in dirt.
I'm back. Oh,
So now what are you guys doing? Like the door your door did not seem to have been opened at all.
Or try to bend.
Or I've tried to been forced open to anything. It's like your door didn't even get touched.
Okay, so let's see. Do the doors have windows?
No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure before Okay, so let's see. We could leave. We could stay and rest more and get a better. Since we had a bad sleep, do we have disadvantage or?
No, it was just for you guys. It wasn't a good sleep, but you guys still get all the benefits of a long rest. So you guys are at max health, new level, everything's fine.
Just wanted to double check. Okay, so we could. I'm guessing we want to go. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we really have only 2 options.
You could either leave, or you could go back through the goblin door, or you could go to the big door, which you guys don't know what leads in there yet.
Okay. By the way, what was in the goblin room?
You guys didn't get a good enough look in the goblin room for you guys to like remember that.
Okay. Let's leave, cause.
Yeah, so what I mean by leave, like you guys can like leave, go back up through the trap door and just leave, or you guys could explore a little bit more.
Room that we're in right now.
Okay. So as you open the door,
I walk out the door.
oh, just so you know, Jack, you kind of can't see anything because the torch ran out as you were sleeping. So you open the door, you can barely see anything.
I'll light another torch.
Okay. So you two see that the goblin door is no longer jammed, but it is still closed.
We go to the big door, by the way.
I know that you guys are going there, but as you guys are kind of like walking out and stuff, you see that the goblin door is no longer jammed, but it's like, but the goblins aren't out like walking about trying to find you. Guys don't really hear anything. It's just that the door's no longer jammed.
Okay, so they could have opened the door and then just they're gone.
Yes. So are you guys gonna see if you can't hear anything through there?
Yeah.
I'm going to check, but I'm not going to open it this time.
Okay. Roll wisdom perception check.
I'm checking the big door, and the Saiyan God is checking the goblin
I'm
door.
just making sure there's nobody behind the door.
The big door as well. So both of you checking the big door.
Big door.
Yeah.
The Saiyan God is checking the
I'll just check
goblin
the big
door,
door.
and I'm checking the big door.
Okay. You still hear the goblins from last time, Elgrish. You still hear them, but they're still doing the normal chatter, but they haven't like noticed you even with the door closed yet.
I could hear something too. Yeah, I couldn't hear anything through the big door.
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah. So
yeah.
So Jack, as you press your ear to this door, you hear chanting. You don't know what they're saying because it's in Goblin, but you hear chanting, and it's kind of loud. Like you guys are surprised that you guys didn't hear this while you're sleeping type loud, but it's like very loud.
Okay, so
I
but
wish
now
I had,
we know not to mention the bartender. Just don't mention the bartender at all.
I'm gonna say let's open the door and see what.
Can we crack
Stealthily.
open the door? And
Stealth open the door? Sure, go ahead. Roll stealth checks as you guys open the door.
I accidentally rolled D6.
Just redo it then.
Yeah, I have bad
Yeah.
stealth. But I'm also hiding like behind the
If
doors.
we fail this, will they notice us, or will they just...
I would say that you guys get advantage since they're chanting.
Okay.
Okay, so roll another one.
Yeah. I would say that you guys get advantage since they're chanting. And they're more focused on the chanting than what's coming through the door.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys succeed. So you open the door, and this is kind of what you guys see since, you know, you guys haven't really moved that far down yet. And you can't, right now, pinpoint the source of the chanting, but you do know that if you guys would to continue onward, that it would get louder. Because now you can hear the chanting way clearer now.
I'm gonna start
can
walking
we-
forward.
And yes, you would still keep the same stealth if you want to keep moving forward.
Yeah,
Okay, and
gonna
also,
keep moving forward.
let's stay next to the walls, because that way it's harder for them to see us.
Okay, so position yourselves as far as you guys can see right now. So position.
I moved
Right here?
near the
or
wall.
do we keep going forward?
Yeah, so keep going forward. You can either stop. So let me use this. So you can either stop right here. If you really want to, you can just stop right here.
Go anywhere except...
Yeah, so position yourselves for this, just so that way I know. So okay, so you're going there, you're going there. All right. So give me a second as how I built this area.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna stay a little bit far back, just in case.
Oh crap!
Oh, there's more. There's way more.
Oh, the bartender's there. Duh.
Well, you guys don't know that yet. You guys can't see him quite yet. But yes, the bartender is indeed down there.
Oh god, it's a ritual.
Okay. So as you guys are make wisdom checks as you guys kind of see this, because the whole point of this is to try to pin down the bartender.
And we got an advantage, right?
Yes, because the goblins don't see you. Okay.
I got...
Okay, yeah, both of you succeed. So you guys, as you guys are kind of looking through the chants, you see the bartender in a goblin-like state, so goblin form, along with everyone else, also singing the chants.
Okay.
A little bit more forward,
Okay.
like
We still keep
Right
the
about
same
here.
stuff.
Yes, you guys still keep the same stealth.
Okay. Can we increase it, or we can re-roll, but risk the chance of decreasing or increasing?
As you guys are moving forward, they don't even notice you.
What's the green spot, by the way?
You guys will have to figure that out later.
I feel like it's a little base where the goblins are.
Okay. So they still cannot hear us because they're chanting, and they cannot see us.
Correct.
But
Because they're too focused about what's in front of them, which, you know, since you guys rolled perception, you guys can see that. You guys see like this gigantic warrior statue that they all seem to be chanting to.
Oh, so it's some kind of god or something.
Yeah. You guys can't quite figure out why they're chanting to the statue. You just kind of know, hey, it's statue, they're chanting to it.
Oh my god,
Oh.
move up!
Well, no, wait. Before I move up, we need to think about this strategically. If we don't, we're gonna get ourselves killed.
Yeah, but again, but they don't even notice you right now. You're good.
So if we
if we
walk
were to go into the
statue,
middle
they
of the
wouldn't
room-
notice us.
Sorry, what was that, Elgrish?
If we moved in front of the statue, they wouldn't notice us.
Yeah, basically.
Because
Okay.
they're base. So, think of every point looking at that statue. They can draw a imaginary line, and that's their sight right now. They cannot see it.
Yeah, because they're not even looking at you, they're looking at the statue.
So if we were to go to the wall that you're to your left, if you were to your left, and follow that wall, we could probably get out there safely because the other wall that is to your right leads to a dead end. So,
But yes, you guys would theoretically, you guys could technically sneak all the way to the statue if you guys want to. You could sneak to the green area, theoretically. But once you don't know what the green area is yet.
Like it's something toxic, so I'm not gonna step in it.
for the perception check as well, you can keep our scores. But what does the bartender look like? It's doing he or she is doing.
It's a he, and he pretty much looks like all the other goblins, except he has his bartender clothes, which was just kind of like normal human clothes.
Oh, so nothing really helpful.
Nothing really helpful.
So, okay, if we put all these clues together, do you want to go first, Elgrish?
I forgot what favorite enemy does. What does that do?
So depending on your enemy, you pretty much just get you get advantage on them, I'm pretty sure, and you just get to track them down easier. That's all it does.
Okay, so
Don't
I can only
do
track down the dragon.
Uh-huh.
I should have
Okay.
picked Goblin, because there's a bunch of goblins in this one, so I can actually track.
Well, you never know, that dragon may come in handy.
Yeah, all of a sudden you could fight a dragon, and then you're like, I'm so glad I picked this dragon thing.
Okay, so we need to. Okay, if we put all the clues together, we can assume that. By the way, did the man who gave him the 20 gold leave, or is he down here too?
Oh, no, the man that gave him 20 gold is still up there in the bar area.
I decided to grab
yeah,
Jack
He is.
and move. near the
Wait,
statue.
no, I will refuse that. Just wait. Okay, so we could.
Oi, Jack!
We
I think we should move a bit forward.
This is not actually my token. I'm actually going. I'm just showing where we could go.
Okay, so you're just showing where you could go.
Right, I'm not actually moving. So if we were to go along here,
Yes, you could theoretically do that.
and we could also re-roll our stealth saves, but we could risk the chance of decreasing it, right?
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, just give me a second, because this is also supposed to be there, so sorry. Okay, continue. It's a dead end. Sorry, I forgot to put that there, but yes, this is what it looks like so far.
Okay, I was right. So I guess that plan is busted. Okay, so Elgrish, would you mind checking out what the green stuff is, since, you know...
Alright, I'll look down there.
Okay. From where you're at, you still can't seem to make it out what that is. Okay, now that you're right there, yes, you can.
Do you want to get that close? Because there might be an alarm or something.
Oops, how do
He's only just, like, looking at it. He's not... Oh, are you no longer looking at it?
No, I was looking at it, I zoomed in too much. How do I zoom
He
out?
was fixing himself. There you go. You're perfect.
Okay. So it's like a very big chest. That's what's right there.
Oh.
Oh, Jack! We should.
Does it
we
look
should
like
open the chest.
Well,
any of the goblins are... Well, we don't know if it's gonna set anybody off.
no, well, and you're not even by the chest, and also you would have to yell it to him, Elgrish, and that would most likely alert all the goblins of your position.
Hey, person right there, which is my friend. Check this out. That seems a little
But if you really wanted to let Jack know, you would have to yell it out to him, and the goblins would most likely be like, that doesn't seem like a goblin that's chanting.
You could just come back to me if you wanted to.
Because at this point, still none of the goblins even know that you guys are there. They're still chanting.
In front of you. Hey, Jack! Chest! Whatever that thing is that we don't know, it's a chest! I think we should go over and see if there's an alarm connected to it.
Okay, so with this information, we have a statue, like 12 goblins, a bartender, which is supposedly a goblin or working with goblins, and a chest.
Yeah, basically that's your situation right now.
What color is the statue?
It's exactly the color that it's there. Well, the actual statue is like a grayish color, but the actual thing it's on is blue, yeah.
So we could either burn the whole place down and run out. We could either burn everything to the ground and close the hatch. We could...
Or I think we should burn it.
But if you guys did want to do the entire burning plan, you would have to walk into every single one of the goblin sites. And depending on how good I roll with them, one of the goblins would most likely spot you.
Never mind.
Okay, but there's no point in doing this anymore. We literally got our butts handed to us by goblins.
But you guys weren't fully prepared. You basically have, if you were to attack them, a surprise round on them, because they have zero clue that you guys are there right now. And depending on what happens, you would roll a stealth check, depending on if you just flat out kill them, and you might be able to stealthily kill the goblins one by one.
But we would have to... Could we use our stealth, or could we re-roll our stealth?
You would have to re-roll your stealth if you wanted to stealthily kill them.
The goblins
do we have advantage?
I see about 11 goblins, including the bartender.
So for the question of if you would have advantage to stealthily kill them, yes. And you would also have advantage to hit, because they have zero clue that you're there.
I do have a spare dagger on me, so I would be able to slice their throat.
Also, if Elgrish were to help me, would it be double advantage because he's helping me kill them, or no?
If he were to help you kill them, both of you would still get advantage. It's just that both of you guys would do your attacks at the exact same time.
Okay, but what if one of us misses, or both of us, so we could take them down one by one?
So yes, theoretically, depending on how good I rolled the goblins, you could theoretically clear the entire room without getting spotted.
But that's a theory.
That is a theory, because every single time you would kill a goblin, one of the I would need to roll for all the goblins. I would just do 1d20 for all of them, and I would see if any of them spotted you. If not, you could just continue going.
So Elgrish,
come and take the risk.
Yeah, because we could always run away.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start with.
Do you want to help me? Wait, before you do.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna move back.
Should we both take down to increase our chances of killing them, or should we do one by one with each other and take more down, but risk the chance of us accidentally hurting one?
We should stick together so we have less chance of spot.
Yeah, if you guys were to still do the split thing, even if you guys killed the goblins, like both of you rolled really, really well to kill the goblins, I would still have to roll like twice to see if any of the other goblins heard you. Yeah, so no matter what, you guys are still getting a roll to determine whether or not they hear you. But for right now, you would have advantage on basically everything. As you continue to go down, you will lose the advantage for stealth, but you'll still have the advantage to hit them. Because right now the chanting is super, super loud, and they will probably not notice that you're gone, or that they're gone.
Advantage for hearing us, or no?
They have normal to hear you. For right now, they have normal to hear you, but they're rolling terribly to try and hear you, so you're good.
Okay, so which one should we take one by one?
Okay, so you guys are going for that one?
This one, or oops.
No, you guys can do that. That's fine.
No, I'm saying to grab this one. This one.
Let's do this one.
Alright, so do the middle. So you guys are going for the middle one. Go ahead and attack him. Are you going to add Divine Smite to this, Jack?
Oh wait, is there a chance of us not killing him?
There is a very slight chance of you guys not immediately killing him.
I'm going to put 100.
So your dagger would do 1d4 plus dex. So that's how much you would be doing.
Do you your other weapon?
So the bow and arrow?
That would be more of a chance of us getting spotted.
Yeah, but it does less damage. Could he use his fists? And if he would,
it would be way less if he used his fist.
I'm gonna use my dagger.
Okay, so both of you go ahead and try to hit him, since both of you guys are coordinating on this. Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll mine.
Also, plus 1d6 as well, because...
No, you roll... Oh, you did 2d20.
No, it's 1d4, not 1d6. It's just 1d4 for the dagger.
Yeah, I probably...
So that's plus 6. That's a 13. Okay, so this is how this is gonna go down. So you do 6 damage to this goblin, but so that's your damage. It's 6. You did 6 damage. You're the only one that actually hit him. Jack missed. So here's what happens. So as both of you are trying to stealthily kill this goblin, Elgrish, you know the job. You slash at his arm, and as you do so, Jack, you're trying to get in there, but you like miss.
Jack, where's room?
And as you miss, this goblin yells so loud that all the chanting stops, and all the goblins turn around, and now all of them know that you're there. Roll initiative.
I put my dagger down and take out my bow and arrow and get serious.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll 1 initiative for all these guys. I'm not rolling 11 different initiatives and writing all those down.
Oh, come on! A freaking nat 1? You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, so you got a nat 1, so you're definitely going last.
Wait, how do you do it? Do you make it... Because with my thing, I did it as, oh, they don't get to move at all. But do you do it as they go last?
Yeah, he's just going last.
Okay.
So what's your dex score?
Mine is a 16.
Mine's a +3.
Okay, so that's a +3. So no, you don't get a +3. Algrish, you just get a nat 1. You're going last. So that means that you got a 15. Unfortunately, the goblins rolled an 18, so all those goblins are going to go first. But here's how I'm going to do this. So because of the fact that there's 11 of them, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to say that for the moment, so from here, from the laser, all the way here, none of these goblins can do anything right now. Because they're like so stunned that there's people here. So all the... Yeah, so those 5 are the only ones that actually get to do things right now.
Okay, that's fair.
So the goblin that... So the goblin's gonna turn around and it's gonna try and shank you, Elgrish. And now let's see what they roll. Yeah, he misses. So he attempts to, like, lunge forward, but he misses.
Okay, good.
Goblin!
So now this goblin, okay, he can barely make it over to you, Jack. And he's gonna try and stab you. So he's gonna try and hit you, and he misses. So he tries to stab at you, but he also misses. Like, for some reason, all these goblins just suck at hitting. So this goblin...
Say, Jock.
Right here is gonna take the dash action to get here, but that's it. Like, he gets about right here, and that's about it.
Oh, so 3 have done stuff so far.
So this one's also going to take the dash action to move all the way around, but then that's it. Then this one's also going to take the dash action to make it here, and now that's the end of the goblins' turns. Jack, you're up.
I would go for the one with most damage. I'm just recommending that.
Okay, so could I hit all of... Oh, wait.
No, you cannot hit all of them at once.
No, my sacred oath. If I can find it.
Yeah, it all depends about what the Sacred Oath does. Depending on how this goes, we might actually just have to end the session right here in the middle of the fight. Because I wasn't paying attention to the time. I thought we had a little bit more time, but
So I could do 2 things. Ensnaring strike or whatever it's called, and it wraps up everyone, and they have to do a strike.
And I'm pretty sure it's so ensnaring strike, is that what it's called? So you cast it onto the weapon, and whoever you hit in the concentration for up to 1 minute, they will get entangled.
Oh.
Yeah, so you put it...
Way more sense.
Yeah, so you put it onto your weapon, and anyone that you hit will have to make a strength save strength or dex save, I'm pretty sure is what it just said, in order to break out of it. No. Because of I was going to say this, that even if you guys did leave, the goblins would follow you out.
Even if we jam the door, there's so many of them that...
Yeah, that they would probably succeed.
Okay, so...
let me just tell you this as a little note. All these goblins are super, super weak. So you could technically kill all of them and be just fine.
So I'm gonna do lightning dragon breath.
I want goblin.
Okay, but no, he can hit multiple goblins. The most that you can hit is 2. So you can either hit the 2 behind you or the 2 that are basically in front of you.
I recommend the 2
would I
in
hit
front of you.
Elgrish? Because sometimes people say that you can hit your friends with it. So if I were to go for the people behind me.
If you were to go for the people behind you, you wouldn't. If you were to go to the people in front of you, you would hit him.
I guess I'll go for the people behind him then.
Okay, so this is an action, so I'm pretty sure you do 2d6, and what's your spell save?
A 16.
Okay.
And remember, the goblin in front of you has the enemy's mark, so I do more damage to him.
One of them makes it, one of them fails, so the one that makes it will just take half damage.
Okay, so 2d6. So one takes 6 and the other takes 12, correct?
Yeah, I know. Let me just check up on that to really make sure that, okay, you did indeed get 2 6s. So yeah, so Jack, you turn around and you start like channeling your, is it lightning? What thing is it? Because it's dragon breath, but which one did you choose? Lightning? Okay, so you start channeling up your lightning and kind of like this, or like starts making sounds as you kind of charge it up. You then proceed to blow it out, and one of the goblins is like jittering right now, but he's still good. And then the other goblin also gets hit by it, but he resists it way better than the other goblin that you just hit. That is, however, an action, so unless you have something that you can do as a bonus action, that will have to be the end of your turn. Okay, Elgrish, it's your turn. And you will be the last thing that we do until, and then session will end.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Alright, okay, so I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
The goblin I've already been attacking.
So the one that's right in front of you, you'd have disadvantage.
Can I step back a bit?
You would step back, but then you take an opportunity attack from him, and there's a goblin behind you.
Okay, then I'm just gonna grab my dagger and just stab him.
Okay, no, what I mean by that is that there's a goblin behind you, but you wouldn't be, like, you wouldn't get an opportunity to attack you. I'm just letting you know that there's technically would be 2 goblins in range to attack you when you did back up.
Then I'm just gonna attack the one in front of you with the dagger.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Alright.
Does he take the extra damage, or is it only with the weapon?
The extra damage for what?
Hunter's Mark.
He didn't Hunter's Mark.
8 weapons.
Actually, let me check for your Hail of Thorns. You can indeed Hunter's Mark him.
Alright, so I'm just gonna hit him with that. If I hit, nope, I didn't hit.
Okay, so you attempt to attack him with the dagger, but since you're not so used to this dagger, you, like, completely miss. But that will be the end of session. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment, and